It's a very special copy because it's one of the females that was found outside by the bridge out there. And that's because she again tells a story. So far, we've learned about the age and the health and the gender of a mammoth. We've also discussed how the boys get along during that mating season. But by looking at her, we understand the nature of a mammoth. And we do so by looking at the tusk. Now, as you can see, one of those tusks is smaller than the other. That is because at some point during her life, she tried to lift a lot more than that tusk can handle, and as a result, it broke off this tusk. These tusks can weigh anywhere from about 100 pounds to about 200 pounds apiece. So it's a very big loss inside her face right there. And that becomes for her a disability of some sort. So she has to make a choice. Either continue on or simply give up for the time being. But if you look at the tip of the small tusk there, the tip of it is polished off. Therefore, we know she was a little bit stubborn because she still used this tusk from time to time. If you look at the longer tusk, look at the tip of it, you'll notice it's still rough. So, she didn't just use that small tusk sometimes, she used it most of the time. We gave her a nickname a long time ago. We call her Lefty here because she prefers that left side. Now over here behind us in the showcase area, we have on display that showcase over there all the different predators of the day of the mammoth. We have in the far left corner in the front a scimitar cat. An example of a scimitar cat would be a homotherium, which is closer to a lion type animal. We have behind there a saber-toothed cat. An example of that would be a smilodon. And that's closer to a tiger-like animal. Then we have in the middle, on the back corner, we have a direwolf skull, along with a short-faced bear. Now here's the question for the day. Of all these animals in this case, which one do you feel is the most terrifying that's in this case? What do y'all think?
The bear.
Bear for you? Saber-tooth for you, sir? Okay. Well, let me give you my opinion. If we only had, in this case, the saber-tooth cat and the direwolf skull, I would go with the direwolf. And that's because, even though the saber-tooth cat has longer teeth, and he's a bigger animal, typically he hunts by himself. The direwolf is a smaller animal. He's got smaller teeth, but he has friends. He's got about 15 or 20 friends. And in my opinion, it's much more terrifying to run away from 15 animals than just one. Now, that's only if those were the only things in this case. We also have in the front here a scimitar cat, right? Well, that animal there, he has longer teeth, he's a bigger animal, and guess what? He also has friends. So, in my personal opinion, the most terrifying thing in this case to run away from would be a scimitar cat. Now, I don't want to run into any of them, to be honest with you, but if I had to run away from something, it would be that one.
Are these just corresponding areas?
No, so these are actually all copies, just to give you an idea about that kind of animal. Now, over here on this side of the room,